All right, let's go.
The intro's rolling.
God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
Alright, hello and welcome to the Napra Cup Series live on Motorsports Network. It's the Bojangles 400 here at Rockingham Speedway. Joining you down here on pit road for the Napra Parade Show is Side Turns Left and Mirage. King is not here for tonight, so I hope he feels better soon. It's going to be a really good race for tonight as we only have 120 laps. So the stages are this. We only have stage 1 is going to be 35, stage 2 75, 35, 75. Then it's going to be 120 laps for the rest of the night. Well, I'll be honest, I don't have anything else planned here for tonight, but we can get down to picks. So, Mirage, I'm going to let you go first. Who's your pick for tonight?
Obviously, the obvious pick for any race is Forza 47, but you know, a little bit of ways down the pack. I think the 41 and the 69 starting directly next to each other. The 69 in the banned Michigan scheme that adds a couple more points, but Supreme as well, just an overall good driver in general. Also Lucas a bit farther down in the pack, pretty good at these short to intermediate ovals, so looking to see what he can do. But obviously you have to go with the pole sitter, the 31 of Zach, but kind of a spread out everything. Not as many drivers as we originally anticipated, but looking to see some good racing tonight at least.
I'm gonna be honest, yeah. It's not expected to have some like not the entire field to be here for tonight, but I guess I get started on my picks. My picks are, I only have one pick, and it's kind of the same thing as Mirage here, holy starter, but it's gonna be Zach in the 31, the pole sitter. I just have high hopes for him, and hopefully we can actually see that 31 car in victory lane. But without further ado, we can go ahead and please rise for the national anthem. love hearing that. I love hearing that national anthem every single weekend on every single night for Napra. Now we get to kick off with the most famous words in motorsports. I'm going to hand it over to Worson, so you may take it away.
Drivers, start your engines!
Ooh, I love hearing that too. Engines are now fired up here at Rockingham Motor Speedway for the Bojangles 400. It's gonna be a really good race. It's gonna be a really good race for tonight, and hopefully that everything can go really smoothly. So we'll be right back. This is Motorsports Network for the Napra Cup Series. We'll see you in a bit. All right, welcome back. Welcome back to Rockingham Motor Speedway for the Napra Cup Series. They just started pacing over here. Gonna go ahead and get down to the starting grid.
So starting all the way in the back, the 27 of Lucas, along the 98 of Car Guy. Lucas coming in very late and not the best session for Car Guy. In front of that, Supreme and David, and then Ariel and Forza, P5 and P4. And Radical starting P3 alongside Forza. Then Zach and Dragon will be your pole sitters. It'll be on your first row, a all Ford top 5.
Yeah, and that's something that we don't normally get, but that's what happens when stuff just goes. That's what happens when stuff goes on just last minute. So we should be going green this time. Unless not. They haven't really said anything about it. We should be in the clear. Waiting on the
Anyways, it looks like they're doubled up now. I don't know if they plan to go green this time.
Oh, yeah, they will.
Doesn't look like it, but it looks like they will be. Into the Ohio Edison restart zone. Shake, bake, and rumble at Rockingham Speedway. Already 3 wide in the front of the pack. Zach's going to try and be overtaken there.
Oh,
and they're 4 wide.
4 wide
Oh,
already.
my goodness.
We got Forza and Radical side by side into the backstretch. 2 cars on the grass. That's, I believe, David and Car Guy, but still. Side by side, Radical and Forza, and we already got a caution.
Still 3 wide. Now the caution flag's been there. Now side by side his teammates. The 47 of Forza tried to make his way up. Here comes the 41 diving down the inside. They were sideways as they come into turn 4.
Yeah, and Radical still holding on to the lead, but Supreme making a move down to the bottom. Radical shoving Forza up into the wall. 4 wide! Oh, wow. Radical
just
going
like
around.
The last time. Just like the last time, they went into turn 4. There's multiple cars around. Cars sideways. Just absolute carnage trying to get away from the chaos of the start of this race.
Yeah, there's a lot going on right now. Now we have Ariel in the lead. Supreme trying to make a move.
Oh, around! There's a 41 of Supreme! Off of the bumper of his old adversary is the 47 of Forza. They were 4 wide for a second, and he's still backwards going down the front stretch.
Yeah, he got it back together. Now he's 3 wide with Radical and Forza. While Ariel's getting away. Still making contact.
Lots and lots of contact in general. Forza dropped from P2 all the way to the middle of the pack, and now he's got to fight his way through the rest of this, and now fighting his teammate, almost going into the back bumper of that 41 car.
Yeah, they're really trying. They got to keep their things together here so they can catch with the Ariel. I mean, he has a huge run now, only 98 seconds away.
Yeah. Huge run. Oh, Lucas almost turned around off the bumper of the 47, but lots and lots of contact here at Rockingham. Something that eventually will happen, and something that has been happening all season is this amount of contact. And first race back with a new chassis, they got to figure it out, just as they figured the old new chassis, if you want to call it that, at the start of this season. And they're just going to have to figure these out once more, especially the rookies in this field, such as Car Guy. But apart from that, most of these guys have driven these cars before, but they still have to fit right back into them as they did in Season 9, now coming in almost just under halfway into Season 10.
Right. We also got a battle for second now. Forza and Luxury. Forza's going to take the top 2. Now all he has to do now is just catch all the way up to Ariel. But that's unless a Luxury can get back up there. Has a run on the bottom. Looks like he can stick to it.
Forza, one of the most notorious people to try and come by here. 47 cars, not the easiest to pass, especially as, you know, in mid-corner he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Now lap 10 at Rockingham, 26 to go in stage 1.
Right, and you can see the tire there. Only 72 seconds away. I think we just saw Lucas at the wall. 72 seconds away for Forza catching up to Ariel. Oh, and look at this. I think we had someone go for a pass.
And this is some very spread out racing that we've already seen throughout the night, and I'm guessing that we will keep seeing even throughout. So very spread out racing, not even too wide on any occasions here. We just have to wait for the occasional overtake, and here comes the 27 of Lucas down the inside of that 10 car. Now coming first people side by side this lap. Forza will also get by just right in front of them. Lucas trying to dig his way down into the inside. Both of them into the wall off a 2. We saw contact coming off of 4, now contact coming off of 2. Lucas trying to dig that inside as much as he can. He will get by the 10. Won't have enough run to get by the 31. But that's his teammate up there. He might want to help him get by that 47 car, but Lucas, sometimes he can take things for himself here. And it looks like he's trying to make a move. It's just not getting enough run out of the corner. But it might be coming through. A little bit of a high on corner entry. Almost puts his teammate into the wall. But that 27 car is going to get by Zach.
Yeah, you can tell they're already getting aggressive. Lucas nearly gets loose. Making a move on Forza for the inside. Haven't seen that. Now it's pretty much a 3-car battle. Lucas still sticking on to the bottom. Trying to pass Ariel, pushing
Lucas
him up. 3
now,
wide.
here comes the
Forza,
47.
Forza all the way on the bottom. 4 wide.
4
3 wide
wide.
now. Lucas in the wall. All melee here at Rockingham.
Yeah, already. Now big time contact between the 10, 27. Trying to make a move. Now into the outside wall. Lucky they didn't get jackknife, but we've seen it happen before, and it happens again on the back straightaway at Rockingham. The 27 and the 47 come together once again.
Yeah, no. They're able to get back up there. Forza still slightly making contact to Lucas.
Oh, big time contact with his teammate. There's the 47 and the 15 coming together. 15 originally leading this race. Zach now will be the person to lead it, and followed by that tin car of Radical. BTM and DSR now leading this field, and everyone just kind of has to watch behind. But there's big contact. That's a 27 of Lucas and Forza coming together, not for the first time this race, only just over 15 laps in.
Yeah, everyone's making an aggressive move, and I think we have a battle for lead. Zach and Radical.
Radical's going to get by him with very much ease here. That 31's been attempting to rip the high line. It's worked to get out of the way, but it hasn't worked to get in the way of some of these cars that have been trying to pass him or trying to make moves on somebody else. That 31 car may have to start switching up his strategy, but whatever he thinks is fit is definitely what's going to work for him. But that 10 car now attempting a gap on the 31. Zach, a little bit of a run there, but not enough to get by him as they come through 3 and 4. Lap 20 will be going into.
Yeah, Luxury trying to make a move on the top. Both might get side by side. No, making a move for the bottom. Insane switch up.
A bit of switch up of strategy is what we saw from the 31 there, but now still too wide as they come into turn 3. Here comes Radical trying down the inside. Still too wide, still beating him bang as they come through turn 4. Lap 21. Zach's going to edge out that lap on him, but can he edge out a couple more? He's going to have to check up, maybe try a switch back. That 15's trying to catch up now. Still too wide, 31 on the outside. Not for the first time tonight. And it's DSR on BTM violence, as we've seen on so many times throughout the season and also the history of the NAPA. And now here comes that 15, trying to catch up to his teammate running in P1, 99 to go in stage 1.
Ariel back into the picture.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
Ariel now, he started leading earlier, but
got
yeah, Ariel lost the lead early on, but they're 3 wide, coming across the line. It's going to come into turn 1, still 3 wide. Here comes a 47 trying to make a move on his teammate and the 2 DSR drivers. And it's big time contact on the outside wall with a lot of people here.
Oh, Lucas making contact with Radical, trying to nearly turn the guy. Both side by side. Lucas in the lead now.
Oh, speaking of nearly turning someone, the 31 and the 15 come together. That's Zach and Ariel. 15 and Ariel almost turned him round coming off a turn 4. And they get turned around and jackknifed almost into the wall. It's the 15. 31 coming together. BTM on DSR. And now here comes the 26 of Dragon also trying to help out his teammate. Oh, here comes a 10 of Radical. Trying down the inside of his team owner. Trying to make something happen here, but like said earlier, very notorious to defend against that 47, but it's not very hard for the 47 to get by you, as we've just seen by Lucas, and Forza will take the lead, but it's very, very close indeed as they come through to turn 2. almost into the wall with both of those cars, but now Forza trying to make a move down the inside. He's going to get chopped off. Now trying to dig, and what a dig it is! That 47 car will lead into turn 4 and will lead across the line with just under 10 to go in stage 1.
Yeah, Forza back into the lead now. Radical entering back into the picture now. Up into the top 2. Lucas like slaps the wall.
And you have to wonder. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's pretty much an all-team battle out here. It's just Radical and Forza.
Yeah, it's DSR on BTM almost turning his teammate as the 10 of Radical. But then you have to wonder, how long will it be until these... Oh, wow. Oh, no!
We got Lucas around.
That's Lucas.
Into the backstretch.
Into the outside wall on the back straightaway. He gets taken out by the 10 car of Radical, and he's going to lose multiple seconds to this lead pack and lose so much time. And that is not what you want to see for the 27 of Lucas there.
Alright, we got Forza leading now. Zach behind them, only 43 seconds away. A lot of work to get to catch up.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of work indeed for that 27 car.
You can actually see it's getting a bit shorter, only 37 seconds now. We also have a side-by-side battle with I believe Radical and Ariel here.
Yeah, 2 BTM teammates trying to go at it, trying to hang off the coattails of their team owner. 73-time race winner, looking to make it 74. It's 5 to go in stage 1.
Ariel and Radical still side by side as they come into the backstretch. Looks like Radical is gonna take it unless Ariel has something to say about it. Nearly making a move, Radical goes all the way up to the top, and Ariel will pass them for third. And Radical is making
the switchback
all the way from the bottom. Both side by side.
Trying something now, going into turn 1. BTM teammates going at it, not for the first time this season. They found themselves in many other altercations on multiple accounts throughout the rest of this season, and Blaze Technology Motorsports as well. Their drivers pretty good with teamwork, but also they can go at it and try and get the position. Some of the most aggressive drivers on the grid are on that BTM team. The Ford teams taking in some of the most aggressive drivers. That 47 of Forza, also the 27 of Lucas. Speaking of, now 3 seconds behind P5 after being relegated outside of the top 5 after that huge incident in the back straightaway wall. But it's 3 to go in stage 1. It's 2 now, and Forza will lead us to it.
Yeah, and I believe Forza has some lap traffic. It's David.
Yeah, a little bit of lap traffic. David in the bad Michigan car, his own team owner, maybe a little bit of a protest, but now here comes a 47 of Forza, trying down the inside, and this is a battle to try and stay on the lead lap here. It's a white flag in stage 1. Forza's going to breeze by the 69 car, and now it's just a matter of how many people are going to be able to as well. Coming into turn 3 and 4 for the final time in stage 1. Forza Blaze will take the green-white checkered to take home at stage 1. Pretty dominant lead here already, and not something that is any foreign to that 47 car 7th stage win on the campaign.
Yeah, since there's no one else under a lap down besides David, he will be the lucky dog. At least when the pits are open.
Yeah, very nice racing. We've already seen Forza won the race back with Joshua, his teammate, in P3. Zach just separating them, a 1 second gap between P1 and P2. That might change though as we come into stage 2 and we come into the later legs of this race. And that 47 car strategy is going to have to come into play as well, and we're gonna look at what's gonna happen, especially with this BTM team. Almost a full team coming in here, and that 47, 10, and 15. And only person they're missing is that 20 car of Volvo, but same thing with Drone Strike Racing. 3 cars, 26 a Dragon, Zach, and Lucas. All searching to make the big man up top proud. And only person they're missing is a 39 a Queeg. He's been on a little bit of a hiatus, missed 3 races out of the past 3. His last start was at Circuit of the Americas, but he got a P4 there and then didn't show to NOLA, didn't show to Charlotte, Ohio. Oh wow, the 47 far outside his box. And something else now, he's all the way around, possible speeding on pit road and stopping outside of his box, and this is, oh no, this is a disastrous pit stop for the 47 team of Forza, and that could possibly not have gone worse for that 47 leading this race, but multiple penalties and drive-thrus I'm guessing to come just after one under caution pit cycle.
Yeah, I mean, Forza pretty much, while the pit cycles were happening, Forza pretty much sped through his box, then just said screw it and just sped all the way through until he accidentally missed his box. He's actually going to pit again. Speeds again for the second time.
Speeding. Oh my goodness.
Second
Speeds
time,
all the way through the pit lane. Hits the inside wall. He's at least going to take the pit stop. And oh no, this is absolute frustration coming with that 47 car. Frustrated throw down pit road. And that's not what you want to see. Tempers flaring, not with anybody else but themselves. And yeah, this is not the best sight for that 47 of Forza, and especially as his teammate, and he's your team owner, that 10 of Radical, and as well as that 15 car is leading in, and that's not what you want to see out of your team owner at all.
Right. Pits are closed now. We're going to show you what happened in Forza really quick.
He's been on a little bit of a hiatus, missed 3 races out of the past 3. His last start was at Circuit of the Americas, but he got a P4 there and then didn't show to NOLA, didn't show to Charlotte, Ohio. Oh wow, the 47 far outside his box. And something else now, he's all the way around, possible speeding on pit road and stopping outside of his box, and this is, oh no, this is a disastrous pit stop for the 47 team of Forza. And he's here, and shortened race unfortunately, but they're doubled up this time, and it looks like they're going to go green this time. Zach's going to be a control car, Supreme on the outside of the Ohio Edison restart zone, racing once again at Rockingham.
Yeah, back out on the race. Supreme and, oh wow, they're both making contact already.
Oh no, and they pile up behind him. That's the 10 of Radical, kicks it all off, and almost takes out his team owner, almost takes out his teammate as well. And before the first lap of stage 2 is complete, already complete carnage in the back of the field, and nobody's going to recover from that. A 1 second gap, P6 and P7, but now a fight ramping up for P1. Dragon will take the lead, looking for his 3rd on the row for that 26 car. Now fighting as the 15 of Ariel, also trying to make something happen. Sliding as the 10 in the background, trying to get into turn 3.
Alright, Dragon leading now. Ariel behind him. So is Zach. Ooh, Ariel making a move on the bottom of Dragon from Help of Luxury. Both getting side by side, or not. They're both gonna follow him. Luxury trying to make a move on the bottom, trying to get past the Ariel. Sends it deep, but it's not going to work. And Supreme hits the wall.
Yeah, talking about hitting the wall, you have to wonder when these officials are going to have to step in. That wall, especially off of turn 2, has just been absolutely abused all night. And at what point are they going to notice that you either don't or do get an advantage from doing that, and maybe have to step in there? The wall tapping definitely can be a problem, but the 47 was almost sideways going alongside the 33. Ariel is going to lead us to 31 to go in stage 2.
Alright, Dragon stuck up on the top, nearly going 2 wide with Radical, barely 3 wide because Forza's down there too.
Forza's also trying to make a move. Here he comes. Oh my goodness, almost takes out his teammate there. Now that 26 is going to be given prime real estate to soar by down the inside of the 47. Normally a mistake like that, you don't see it too much. The 47 is going to try and move that 26 out of the way. And he will do it successfully, but still side by side, not clear up top. But now he is. And it's a BTM 1-2 coming to the 29 to go. And it's 75, about to be 74 to go in the entire race here.
Yeah. So, Ariel holding his lead now. Forza behind him. We can expect him to make a move. And he is.
Yeah, you can always expect him to make a move. And here he comes down the inside. His teammate goes in the wall. That's the 15's team owner is going to roll by him. When we've seen this occasion multiple times throughout the campaign, multiple times throughout the career of many people who have come to Blaze Technology Motorsports, they can get overshadowed by that 47 car, one of the best drivers in the league, if not one of the best in row racing, and making his name heard tonight. Last win at NOLA, and then the 26 of Dragon tried to take that winning streak away from him, but now Forza's trying to win it back.
Yeah, you can see. Well, already got some drivers side by side. That's Ariel and Radical.
Yeah, the teammates. Definitely a conversation of teammate battle here. But, you know, it's definitely been entirely controlling this front half of the pack. It's the 26, you know, the 47, and just in general, Fords have been so controlling. The only other manufacturers in this race, 41, 98, and 69, all trailing behind P7, 8, and 9. Now, as we come in just under 25 to go, as Forza will cross the line side by side with Zach and Ariel just behind them as well. And herein comes the conversation, especially as you get into the later portions of this race, the later stages of this race. When are you going to start prioritizing yourself over your team? Because seeing how close this BTM and DSR crew are close together, they have so many teammates on so many occasions throughout the pack, and it starts becoming a conversation with yourself of how much you want to help the team versus how much you want to help yourself.
Right, and that pretty much proves it since Forza is leading the charge. Oh, we got Radical side by side with Dragon.
Yeah, already some very good racing that we've seen throughout here. Some people were saying that the racing wouldn't be good due to some allegations, but you know, you can see some of them coming true. Just over a 7-second gap between the last Ford and the first other manufacturer, the Chevy and the 41 of Supreme.
Oh, Radical.
Oh, wow.
Radical.
Oh, that's a 41. Oh, no.
Takes out Dragon.
Oh my goodness, and an absolutely massive crash, and the 10 is into the wall, and the caution flag will be thrown. That 26 as well, and this is absolutely incredible. I've never seen a hit as large as that. The 47 will take the race back for the caution, and this is absolutely appalling. That 10 car just absolutely sent it directly into the side of the 26. Just absolute carnage, trying to make something work, maybe something wrong with that 10 car, but Forza will win the race back, followed by the 31 of Zach and Ariel.
Right, and that was an insane walk, right?
Manufacturer, the Chevy and the 41 of Supreme.
Oh, Radical.
Oh, wow.
Radical.
Oh, that's a 41. Oh, no.
Takes out Dragon.
41 of Supreme.
Oh, Radical.
Oh, wow.
Radical.
That's a 41. Oh, no.
Takes out Dragon.
Oh my goodness, and an absolutely massive... Yeah, and absolutely tough for that 47 car. He's been dominating all race, but these pit road penalties must keep stacking up, and you gotta wonder how much he's gonna get. And all the way in, and then the line penalty for the 47, the 15, and the 98. And Forza's gonna speed through again. Maybe exploiting a little bit of a loophole in the rule book, but there should be a rule against this, but...
But he speeds it all the way through, and he's just stopping right there.
Yeah, all the way through. This is disastrous, just absolutely appalling from that 47 car every single time coming through pit road, and these officials have to step up their game. A bit understaffed here, definitely, but... Oh, and now he's going to go directly into the side of that 69 car, so absolutely appalling from that 47, just not even know where to go, just looked intentional, going right into him.
Yeah, by the way, stuff like this isn't usually normal from Forza. I mean, you would see him basically try his best to stay up front, or at least get a good run out of it, but it seems like everything has gone a bit wonky, and he turns the 98.
Oh, and he turns the 98. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a letdown. Get off the track, pal. Absolutely terrible racing from this 47 car. He's gonna be lucky if I give him any money after this race.
Right, you guys know the context. Mirage is sponsoring, Mirage and his company Falcon is sponsoring Forza's team in his cars. You can see his logo on the quarter panels. And his fire suits, too.
Yeah.
They made the fire suits. They go hard.
But, they do. But now, it's doubled up again. Supreme has to be on the outside line of the first lane. Not for the first time this race, not for the first restart. It's going to be the 27, your control car. Oh!
His car
that 41 will go right, but to the Ohio Edison restart zone. He's not going to be able to be given the time to prepare from that. That 27 will take the race back now, most out of the apron. Here comes a 47 trying to dig down the inside. That 27 now, and around in the background was a 47 as well, trying to catch that 69 car of Michigan, as they were 3 wide on a couple occasions coming through that pack. Forza trying to make his way up into 4th place. Now 3 wide coming across the line. 26 a Dragon searching for his 3rd race win in a row. Around almost with the 47 now up into the outside wall for him. And still 3 wide coming onto the back straightaway. Almost jackknife with the 26 and 27. Both one off each other. Still 3 wide. That 31's going to zoom by and take the lead. And finally... slowing down, it's 14 to go in stage 2.
Right, a lot of corners going on. 3 wide now, 2 wide now. Dragon Luxury. Also, Forza is
that's
working.
27.
Only back up to the top.
That 27 kind of war road the end of that at turn 2. And now multiple other cases of that happening. Just absolute carnage going on throughout the rest of this race. No wonder why it did get shortened. You can see the attention spans, if not just the willingness of these drivers to carry on, is just dwindling and dwindling. So Lucas now with a 1 out of 4. I'm surprised there haven't been more penalties, and in my opinion these officials have been slacking off a lot here, especially with the amount of contact that we've seen and the amount of intentional contact that we have also seen with the outside wall, as the 27 will wall ride his way through turn 1. Like I said, the amount of initial and intentional contact that we've seen with the outside wall and with other drivers and turning other drivers, it's absolutely appalling that these officials haven't done anything about it yet. It's going to be 11 to go in stage 2.
Right, and while that was happening, while Lucas was raw riding, Forza put Lucas in the wall a little bit. It was somewhere around lap 64, 63, but you can tell his blood is starting to boil a lot. I mean, you can tell he's starting to get a little bit upset.
Most definitely. And this isn't a fun league. This is a real league race, and you can definitely see when things like that happen to you. I mean, you could see the frustration in the 98 car guy when he got turned by the 4-time champion, but you can definitely see this isn't a fun league. This is supposed to be taken seriously, but you can tell how angry that these drivers can get when it's not taken seriously and when they're not taken seriously, especially. Now coming into turn 1, they were almost 3 wide. The 31
Luxury.
almost turning the 15.
Oh wow, and Forza made contact with Luxury once again while that whole debacle was happening. Too much.
Less than 10 to go.
Too much rushing his way up. Now, Mirage, you may have known this for the last few laps, but when they hit that front stretch, I think they're exploiting a little bit. They're always taking that restart zone on the bottom, like where it says like Ohio Edison. Just taking that a lot. Oh, and Forza sends it.
Forza sends it. Use the 31 as his wall, almost turns his teammate.
Yeah, look at that.
47 comes into the lead as they come all the way up. Almost jackknife against the inside wall. Now 3 wide, almost 4 wide. The 47 of Forza almost a move down the inside by his teammate. Now jackknifed up against the wall. Almost there was the 10 and 31.
Oh,
another moment of absolute carnage.
Forza's being a bit sent a little bit. Makes contact with Dragon. Forza holding the lead as possible. 6 to go. 5 to go this time by.
Trying to sweep the stages out of 47 car, trying to take it away, and he's doing everything he can to take it away, even if they might be against the rulebook. Now overtaken, the 26 of Dragon attempting a stage sweep. It's going to come around turn 4 for 5 to go in stage 2.
You also got a battle for second now. Ariel, Dragon, both trying to make a move. Ariel on the bottom. He might have a run. Maybe. Yes, he does. Sticking it on the second. He's trying to catch up to his team owner, but knowing him, knowing Forza, I don't know if he'll let his own drivers pass, but Ariel might not let him. As he's side by side with Dragon once again, they both nearly wreck. They both nearly get loose. We're now 4 to go.
4 to go. Forza leads us to it by just under half of a second. That 47 car's been on rails, but he's also been railing some of these other cars, and just absolute disaster class for some of these non-Ford drivers. A 5-second gap between Lucas and Supreme, and just absolutely just sad to see some things like this happen. But it's 3 to go in stage 2. 10 almost got turned by the 31, trying to make a move on his teammate for P2. Forza attempting to seal this stage sweep in the bag, but it's definitely going to be interesting seeing how they're going to be able to handle the rest of this race and being able to handle that long 40-lap extra stage there. It's 47 to go.
Right, and don't forget, with the stuff that Forza has been doing by pretty much most of this entire race, you can expect some post-race penalties from not only him, but for everyone else that, had to win.
Yeah, most definitely. And you can also expect some post-race interviews from some of the people that had done collateral damage to, but it's the white flag in stage 2. This has been such an interesting race in general. And it's going to be Forza. Comes around. Oh, wow. My goodness. Ariel hard hit into the outside wall, but Forza will take the green-white checkered. Oh, no! What in the world?
What? What was that? His car's gone.
And Forza, I believe, a huge mishap.
Oh, and Forza,
I think
Forza just said he's stuck. Yeah, he's stuck.
And the Forza stuck.
Way.
Yeah, I think somebody flew Forza as he came to the line to get him to lose this stage win, and it happened. The 15 of Ariel will officially cross the line first.
Yeah, and you can actually see Forza's just stuck on the car.
41 of Supreme speeding in pit road. Now 47 cars now stuck. And this is absolutely just appalling. This is terrible for the NAPRA. I have never seen anything like this. And Forza is going to have to despawn and respawn there all the way in the infield. And 47 cars going to rejoin likely a lap down. And that could have possibly been race manipulation that lost him that stage win. Oh no. This is absolutely terrible.
Right, and you can tell there's like a lot going on right now. Like just like what Ariel is saying here, this restart's gonna be really deadly. It's pretty much the final stage because of how this race got shortened. I believe it was going to be originally 160 laps, if I'm not wrong. I actually have the schedule. Yeah. Oh wow. The race was going to be longer than just at least 80 laps or so, but unexpectedly we're at the final stage, and I guess you can say I don't know if we can get any crank it ups in for tonight.
Yeah, most definitely.
So if what happened to Forza, I feel like he should at least be on the lead lap since they did pass him at least 2 times.
Yeah. But it's going to be doubled up this time. It will be 40 to go in the race. And this restart, just like Ariel said, it may be deadly here. That 27's going to be your control car. Not the first time tonight. He also had the control on the other restart that we had due to that first incident caution with Radical. But to the Ohio Edison restart zone, we're restarting 3 wide for some reason, but it's green flag final stage at Rockingham Speedway. Everyone's on the gas already. The 98er car guy will get bounced up across the wall at 27. Big push from the 15. Now trying to find one of his teammates to help him. Both of them have to bail out onto the apron. Big time contact. Green flag flying, almost 4 wide, but they were certainly 3 wide. Multiple occasions throughout the pack. The 15 almost gets turned by his team owner. And now trying down the inside is the 10 of Radical on that 27 car. He will make that move stick. And Lucas not able to defend any longer.
Man, Forza nearly made contact with Lucas. He's pushing it up. He's hard driving it into the lead. While Radical and Ariel stuck up on top. Lucas making contact with Forza. They're all into the grass. Lucas pushing Forza up. Both 4, at least 2 wide. Lucas not happy with Forza, and you can tell Forza will not be happy with him next, to the point where he might have to actually wreck the dude. You can tell. Showing frustrations as a 3 wide up front.
Oh no!
Lucas still making contact up into turn 4. Still.
And that incident in turn 1 with the 27 and the 47 might be intentional on Lucas's part. Like we were talking about earlier on in the campaign, one of the more toxic drivers in road racing might have kept him there up on the wall, lost both of them time. Now both of them have to make up a sufficient amount of time, but in the 27's eyes, that's as well as Forza has to make up a lot of time, and that's something that he has been having to do throughout this season, but he has to do it even more now, and he also has to get by that 27, who must be very angry at him at this point.
Yeah, and both race interviews are going to be really exciting, guys. They're exclusive, basically. Oh yeah, you can see right there, Forza getting into Lucas. A lot going on.
A lot going on, yeah.
Too wide now.
Now fight for the lead. It's Ariel trying to defend from his teammate. It's BTM, DSR now.
Ooh, and Ariel and Radical sending way deep there. Radical's taking a bottom, likely gonna move up to the lead. Lucas still showing his frustration with Forza.
That 10 of Radical will take the lead from the 15. But now, here they both come. That's Forza and Lucas making their way all the way up into the front of this pack. And this might be a fight that we're going to see between these two. And they're 3 wide. Now coming into turn 4. Forza, oh no! Forza's around. As they come into turn 4. The 27 almost jackknifed the 47. And they're both going to lose even more time. Oh, wow. Already 3 wide for P2. Here comes Forza trying to dig down the inside. He's going to send it on the inside of his own teammate. He'll barely get the car turned enough off of turn 4 to keep it out of the barriers. But 32 to go now. This could get very interesting as we near the end of this race.
Yeah, that's right. At least 3 2 wide already. Dragon putting Forza up against the wall. 3 wide now, back down to 2. 30, at least now on lap 90. You can tell stuff's still happening. Dragon getting pushed down by Forza. Yeah, there's a lot happening.
That 31's trying to make it by the 15.
Ooh, and Ariel keep making it all 4 tires down. Radical trying to make a move. All 2 wide, 3 wide now.
Yeah, now the 26 going to send it down the inside of that 31 car. His teammate almost around was the 10 of Radical.
Yeah, these drivers are getting all the way aggressive. It's pretty much a one-man stands out here. That's Forza making a move down to the bottom, dragging up top. Luke is stuck in the middle. While Ariel's in the lead.
Yeah, they have so many teammates around each other, but they don't want to help them. I mean, we've seen over and over again that 31, he's going for himself. That 27, he's also going for himself. Not something very new that we've seen from Lucas, but something that we are yet to see in this race as we come less than 30 to go. I think we're going to see a lot more of this personal racing instead of helping out your team, especially as we see these full teams here. DSR, BTM now fighting one-on-one, 6 cars in total and 6 cars 2 wide on 3 occasions, trying all their best to win the Bojangles 400 at Rockingham.
Alright. Forza now back up in the top 2, all 3 cars up there, nearly pushing up Radical. Wow, that was a deep shot, but now he has to get past his own driver, Ariel, here.
That 26 and 10 now going out of here. 26 going to dive down the inside. These Fords have been on fire today. Now a 5-second gap between the final Ford and the 98 car guy, who at this point looks like he's going to be the highest finishing non-Ford at P7 out of 9 cars. There's only 3 cars in this pack that aren't Fords.
Ooh, you can also see that Forza shoving down, dragging all the way down to the bottom, blocking him all the way down there, nearly killing Ariel. Now he's up in the lead.
25 to go, and look who's back in the lead. It's that 47 car. Wasn't able to get that stage like he wanted, but here it goes.
Ariel back into the lead now. Dragon behind him. Nearly back. Wow, Forza pushing Dragon down all the way to the apron.
Wow, lots and lots of big time racing here as we're seeing. It's going to be less than 25 to go, lap 98 now. It's going to be BTM on BTM. Some of the best drivers. Oh no!
Spinning Ariel. Oh, what happened?
Around in the background, it was the 10 of Radical. And a big time crash there. He came together with the 27 of Lucas as they came into turn 2 and losing lots and lots of time indeed.
Right. Forza holding the lead as possible while dragging an Ariel behind them. Both of them might have a run.
Yeah.
Gonna stick to it.
They're gonna have to stick to these lines. This DSR team has been trying to exploit a defense. Oh no! Both of them!
Going to pit road.
They're gonna just blast it down pit road. Both of them, the 26 and the 47, gonna come out in the same position that they were in the first place. But turned off the bumper of the 26 was Forza, and he wasn't able to recover from that. Lucky they didn't go in, but around! That's the 47 of Forza off the bumper of the 27. He collects the 26, almost into pit wall. The caution will fly with 20 laps to go, and tempers are flaring at Rockingham.
Short track beef. I don't even know what it's saying, but wow, that was a lot of events happening, and basically all in one sequence.
And the race back to the line, the 15 of Ariel will get it. And absolutely an appalling move from that 27. Lines. This DSR team has been trying to exploit a defense. Oh no! Both of them!
Going to pit road.
They're gonna just blast it down pit road. Both of them, the 26 and the 47, gonna come out in the same position that they were in the first place. But turned off the bumper of the 26 was Forza, and he wasn't able to recover from that. Lucky they didn't go in, but around! That's the 47 of Forza off the bumper of the 27. He collects the 26, almost into pit wall. The caution will fly with 20 laps. Absolutely disastrous night on pit road for Blaze Technology Motorsports. And it looks like Forza's going to try and beat all of them off pit road, and he will be able to. Race for pit road came close between 47 and 31, but in the end, 4-time champion will get it.
Right. Can you just imagine? Can you just imagine explaining this all to King once he's back by next week?
That's not going to be my job.
Not mine either. This is gonna be. This is probably like the most wildest race that I've had the stream and commentate for. I mean, and I don't normally stream for Napra. I'm usually a backup streamer. That's why it's on Motorsports Network instead of the Napra Media Network. This is the most strangest race that I've ever.
They got us on FS2. They got us on FS2.
Yeah, FS2. Yeah, this has been the most wildest race that I've ever seen. Pretty much worse than Elwood. Pretty much way more worse than Elwood, because this is the Cup Series. Elwood was for the Break Series.
Yeah. I mean, things like this happen, but a lot of things happening.
Alright, and if King was obviously here, Forza would have either been parked or would have been a lap down right now.
Yeah.
And that proves my point. He just goes straight into the pace car. You would have actually seen everyone get a lot of penalties.
Oh, around is the pace car off the bumper of the 47. And I believe we're going green this time. It's going to be 15 to go.
Forza just giving the pace car a few bit love test, but let's see what everyone will take here on the choose gun. Or I guess not. Is there... Yeah, those are not lap taps. And he's still trying to turn the pace car around.
Yeah.
Or this is just give it a 10 to go.
Yeah. The 47. He will be your control car. Now coming to the Ohio Edison restart zone. Huge jump by the 41 and 47. They're all on the gas now, racing once again at Rockingham.
Oh, Forza puts Supreme into the wall. Radical has a run. Radical on the bottom. Supreme is also there too. Basically a two-car battle. Radical gets contact from Supreme. Supreme all the way up on the top, taps the wall. Basically wall riding at this point while Forza is getting away as it's 14 laps to go.
And there was big contact there in the back between the 27 and 26. They were one off each other, just like their numbers coming into turn 2. Just last lap. There was a lot of contact there. 26 got punted into the wall by Lucas. But now it's 10 to go, just as Forza requested.
Right. If I were luxury, nothing else matters anymore. Just get the 47 out of the way and just try to get the win. Holy stuff. But still, apparently nothing else matters.
Oh, yeah, oh no! Around! That's Ariel! The 15 of Ariel will crash off the bumper of the 41 and 27. Hard into the outside wall. Big hit. Big hit.
I saw them. Ariel and someone else, I think that was Car Guy, were all the way down on the apron on the backstretch.
Yeah, now the 10 of Radical trying to make a move down the inside of the 31 of Zach. But now it's 7 to go. And this race It's just been so incredibly interesting. I've never seen a race go like this before, and past couple of weeks for Napra have been pretty rough, so yeah.
Alright, 6 to go now. Radical and Luxury and Lucas. Pretty much the whole field needs to work together to get to Forza, or they're just going to keep passing each other for a few laps and just give Forza a Mickey win here.
Yeah, Forza almost making it a second. But coming out of turn 4, we're going to see 5 to go.
Oh, and Radical nearly getting turned by Lucas. Both going straight into the wall.
Yeah, that 10 car, he almost got turned. He was sideways for multiple seconds down the front straightaway. Just wasn't able to get it back up until turn 1. 5 to go, about to be 4. Maybe Lucas taking out his frustration on some of these Blaze Technology Motorsports cars.
Right, Radical still tapping that wall. Both him and Luxury trying to figure out what to do. Not hitting the 3 to go. It's pretty much Forza, Luxury, and Radical. That's your top 3.
And it sounds insane, but Radical and Zach have to work together if they want any chance at catching the 4-time champion. There is no way they're going to be able to get up there by fighting each other. And these two Ford affiliates, if you will, that 31 has to make an incredible run, so does the 10, so does anybody if they want to catch up to that 47 car. But now it's going to be 2 to go at Rockingham.
Right, Forza pretty much jumping it away here, beating twice, nearly pretty much wrecked everyone, even the pace car. That's how you know things are getting bad here. But pretty much it's about to reach it to 1 to go. This time by pretty much no one else in front of him.
That might be the final nail in the coffin for the 31 of Zach and the 10 of Radical. Final lap, sponsored by Come and Go. And Forza, he has gone through absolutely everything this race. Multiple speeding penalties, multiple penalties for stopping outside of his box. But it's going to come through turn 3 and 4 for the final time. It's the 74th career win for the 47 Blaze Technology Motorsports Ford of Forza Blaze 456.
What a wild finish from everyone else, including Forza, but man, this
what a wild race. This is wild in unfortunately some of the wrong ways, but some things that we have seen over and over here in the NAPRA, especially just throughout this campaign. This race wasn't terrible.
Yeah, this yeah, a lot of stuff has happened right now. Like a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, so many things just in general just going down in the NAPRA, and eventually it's meant to happen. That 47 car ends up in victory lane once again. 74th career win for the likes of Forza. Stick with us here on the Motorsports Network for post-race interviews and post-race ceremonies here at Rockingham Speedway. well, a very, very not so astonishing win for the 47 of Forza. Always ending up in victory lane. He's always there. He's always everywhere on most occasions. But now we'll head to some post-race interviews. There's not going to be much, but first person we'll go to will be the 41 of Supreme. Starting just a little bit down here. P6 started the race, and in the 6th box of Supreme, could you hear us?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah, well, Supreme kind of came into this race, only Chevy driver, and, you know, it's not only just what were you thinking in the race, but what were you thinking beforehand, especially coming into this race, knowing the state of the cars, knowing what was happening with them, and knowing that you were one of the only Chevrolet drivers in the grid?
Not gonna lie, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a race for 7th place, because they know damn way I was gonna get to none of them fours, bro. No damn way. Yeah, it was a nice Sunday stroll, I guess, around Rockingham, bro. Got a road course next week, I believe. That'll be even more fun.
Saskatchewan.
But, yeah, I wasn't expecting Jack, but, it was, I mean, got some points on the board trying to make the playoffs, I guess, so. Yeah, that's really it. Also, Bears in shambles right now. They just lost 2 other drivers, I heard. So, yeah.
Seriously? No way.
Really?
Yeah. Fusionism and Bear.
Frosty left?
Yeah.
No shot.
Oh my god. Are they all gone?
Both of them left, yeah.
Well,
Oh my god.
PTN signups are gonna be booming.
So,
Well, thank you, Supreme, and thanks for that unexpected information. Wow, this guy's a primetime leaker. Let's go
Yeah.
to the next person we're gonna interview.
Yeah, next person, just 2 boxes down, 69 of David with a pretty interesting avatar here. But, yeah, David, coming into this race, similar to Supreme, only driver of your manufacturer, only Honda in the grid, eventually came up with a P9, unfortunately DFL, but what was happening throughout this race, and what were you thinking coming into this race, again, like I asked Supreme, with the state of these cars?
Well, it really is an unfortunate situation we have to where one manufacturer seems to have the setups down, and, you know, this is not a situation in which I'll rage quit. I mean, I love this league as much as the next guy, but it has many, many flaws, and these past few weeks have been real rough for Dynaco, and especially
I hate to interrupt, but Larson has passed Bubba for P3. Alright, continue.
Alright, less points for the black man. Anywho, just really, I want this league to succeed, but if we're not going to have these issues fixed, then at what point do we just pack up our bags and quit? Because this is embarrassing. It's just embarrassing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do understand your frustration there. Unfortunately, couldn't make up too many positions with the Fords, but it happens, you know, hoping to see you bounce back in Saskatchewan next week or any other track.
Yep. See you then.
Now heading over to the final pit box. It's the 27 of Lucas. So, yeah, Lucas started P9, finished P4 amongst your Ford brethren, led a couple laps here and there, and ultimately had a run-in with the 47 of Forza and a run-in with multiple other people, and, you know, what happened for this 27 team to end up in the place that it is currently, and what's gonna have to go down here to get this 27 car into pit road for only the 2nd time in victory lane?
Oh, wait, hold up, but yeah, okay, there we go, there's my mic. We were just not locked in for the race. I mean, we didn't have practice, we didn't qualify, and the fishing wasn't on our side either, meaning, like, it didn't make right calls. I'm gonna be very honest, I should have got a drive-through in the beginning. Nobody called it, so that was pretty funny.
I'm gonna butt in as an official. I was driving. I couldn't see.
No, but I didn't do practice or qualifying. And nobody called me out. Not even Michigan.
I don't think Michigan was here. It was just me when that happened. Then
I know still. There's a lot of other factors. I'm not gonna say what, but it's pretty embarrassing.
You'll call me out. That's cool. That thing.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about fucking other people. Sorry that I cursed on stream. I'm not talking about you. If you want to think I'm talking about you, go for it. I don't really care anymore. As a Ford, it's pretty embarrassing that, you know, we're over here, you know, trying to be fast like last season. We're trying to be proving that, you know, we could be front runners. And next thing you know, like, I'm gonna be very honest, I didn't even know that that the Fords, I didn't even believe it. I was like, oh, like, you know, the Fords are just like, oh, we just have we have a better lineup. But over time, I'm like, oh my god, we might actually. So I'm just like, I can't do that. It's against all my standards as a racer. I know I'm acting like it's a big thing, but still, like, ruins my dignity because I may be toxic to people. I may be, like, aggressive, but I'm not a guy that likes being. I don't like cheating. I really don't. Like, at the end of the day, I don't. I may, but I wish I get called out for it at least. But it's been so long that we've been going through it, so I'm just gonna straight up say, this is at least my final race as a driver in Napra, unless they get their shit together, which I'm gonna be very honest with King, how King is and how everything's going on. I just can't. I can't be affiliated with it. I mean, this goes against everything I'm for. I already dealt with it once. I'm not trying to deal with it again, especially when I'm trying to be better. I'm not trying to do it again. So I declare right now that I'm not gonna continue driving, and at least as a Ford. So I hereby announce that I'm not racing as a Ford. I'm not driving the 27, which hurts a lot too, because the 27 is a family number. It's for my dad. It sucks.
I hate to interrupt. Heim just took the fucking lead. I'm sorry.
I know. So that's pretty nice for Father's Day, but I just can't. I just can't. It's really bad. I know I sound like a drama queen, but it's pretty bad when I'm over here trying to be like what I got in an award ceremony, the next Forza, and I'm trying not be like winning races because like maybe competitors aren't in good cars. And it sucks. It sucks knowing that, especially having a reality check after being delusional for so long. So I'm done. I mean, unless something goes well where all the cars are fixed again, I'm not racing. I'm not. I can't believe I'm saying that. I hate that I'm saying that. This is the first time I'm ever retiring from a league willfully without rage quitting. I can't do this. I can't. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I really hope DSR does well. I really hope they find a good driver. Maybe even bring Ghost up. I don't fucking know. I don't even know. But I can't do this. I can't just sit here, do nothing, and know that at the end of the day, nobody will believe I'm faster. Nobody will believe I'm like this or that. That I'm just like a Ford. So yeah. Hope everyone has a good night though. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, very, very sad to see you go, but eventually some things have to happen. I mean, I don't like to voice my concerns on stream, but, you know, things have to happen for this league to succeed, and clearly it hasn't gone on, so I don't blame you for this decision, and yeah, hope to see you back in the car when all the issues are fixed.
Right.
And I believe...
or something.
I believe that we'll do it for post-race interviews, and that will also do it for our coverage of the Bojangles 400 at Rockingham Speedway. It wasn't one of the best races we've seen, and for me and the Napra Media Network, for Toddy, for these drivers, and just for the league in general, we can't see the future, but we hope that it carries on for as long as it can. But with these current issues, we can't see the future, and I personally don't really want to. So join us this Friday on the 26th for the PTN Daytona 250, and join us next week at Saskatchewan as we'll be heading international for the first time in this campaign. From Toddy and all of the hard-working men and women on our crew here in the NAPRA, it's been me, Mirage, signing off from Motorsports Network and the Napra Media Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night. Also, I want to say this now. I will be leaving the I will be leaving the Napra Break Series next season. I don't know what I'm saying. Do not disregard that. I mean, ah.